Hello comrades, I am in Beauvais. It is a small city 80 kilometers from Paris, and I am here because my family arrived in France. Beauvais is known because there is an airport here with cheap airlines like Ryanair or Wizz Air. So I came to airport to take my family, but because we are here, we want also to visit this cathedral, which is one of the biggest in the world. So this is a small river, and there is this cathedral. So as you see, my son is not interested to visiting cathedral. There are other attractions. We will go. So history of this cathedral is very stupid, like all the history of the religion and Catholic Church. Beauvais, it is a small city near other small city with the name Amiens. And they started to build this cathedral because the Archbishop of Amiens also started to build a cathedral, and these two cathedrals in Beauvais and in Amiens, they make competition who will build the biggest church. And it is funny because it is not the capital like Paris. Of course, in Paris there are big cathedrals, but the Beauvais is very small city, and they build as such huge higher cathedral than in Paris only because a competition of two bishops from Beauvais and Amiens. And history of this cathedral is that 3 times it was crushed. First 2 times it was crushed in the Middle Ages, and next time it was crushed in the 16th century. In the 16th century they built a tower which have I think 150 meters or something like this. So I am risking my life and life of my family because we are going there, and there is the great risk that it will be fallen. Of course, you can ask me a question why in the communist channel I made so stupid video about the cathedrals. The reason is simple, because more than 1 year and a half I didn't visiting nothing in France because of COVID in 2020, and now in 2021 it was impossible to move from Paris more than 10 kilometers. So now when I came to France, I work here, and also I visited a lot. I was a good tourist, and I know all this stuff in the Paris and this region. I already visited this cathedral, but the last 1 year and a half I was also in my home, in my work, and I need also something to be the worker is not only not only to the physiological things like eating, drinking, or sleeping, but also we need art. And of course I am against this competition of two bishops, but the cathedrals are very beautiful place, and So this cathedral is pretty, but also the French small cities are pretty. In Poland we don't have things like this. So the first door is closed. I hope that the other doors are not closed. Now the cathedral in Paris there was a fire there, and now it's renovating. And with the renovation of Notre Dame Cathedral Paris, it is white because they renovate everything. And as you see, this is not white. This is dirty. I don't know what is this. So as you see, it is very, very beautiful. Maybe it is not good for living, but it is good to watching. So another old building, and there is wall there. As you see, this is they make this protection because it could fall. So as you see, there are the things which fall. I will not risk my life to make this video. So now we are going to main entry. There is the other church which was here before they starting to build cathedral. And this is the entry. I hope that it will be open. Yes, it's open. So if you know French language, you can translate it. So this is entry to the cathedral, and there is the castle or something. Maybe prison. As you see, they make something to stabilize this. So maybe the reason of building this cathedral was stupid, but it is very, very beautiful.